When will the COVID vaccine come? When would I be able to get the COVID vaccine? When would I be able to just enjoy like old days? I would be able to independently, freely roam about and go wherever I want to without any mask or protections or physical distancing. When would I be able to hug my friends? Hi, I am Dr. Ajay Gupta. I am a parenting and child health mentor and founder of Pathway to Positive Parenting Hub. I'm on a mission to help 100,000 parents raise happy, healthy, and responsible children and make parenting journey a joyful one. So I'm here to answer your queries on COVID vaccine. So I have compiled the data till December 14th. So what's going on the research on COVID vaccine and when it is going to come? I have just gone through frequently asked questions from all of you as a parent or as a individual about the COVID vaccine. So I am going to take all those questions now. So let's go with the first question. First question has always been, when will the COVID vaccine come? So by the end of January, by the government setup, it is going to come. And in the private sector, probably it is likely to come in the March end or first week of April. So that's a good news for all of us. So next question is, do we all need to get this vaccine? Yes, of course, we all need to get this vaccine, though it is not mandatory or compulsory that everyone should get it. But we have been waiting for the vaccine. Everyone used to ask, or still is asking, when would I be able to get the vaccine? So definitely we should get this vaccine whenever it comes to protect ourselves, to protect our dear ones, and get protected from the COVID disease so that we can move around freely. So next question is, who will get it first? Very interesting question actually. Everybody wants to get the vaccine as soon as possible. The frontliners and the paramedics, doctors, nurses, all those who are handling the COVID patients or the healthcare workers, civil servants, police, military, paramilitary forces, all those people will be getting in the first go. Second will come all those individuals who are above 50 years of age and who are prone to get this disease to early and more severe form of the disease. All those individuals who are already having diabetes, hypertension, stroke, kidney disease, or they are immunocompromised, or they are on some sort of chemotherapy, they are going to get actually this vaccine in the second go. Third will be normal individuals, all those healthy individuals in the society, they will be getting this vaccine. How will it be given? Obviously, this will be given through doctors and dentists, doctors, and paramedic staff. There is going to be a very organized sort of groups which will be giving this vaccine in both government and private sectors. What is the recommended dose? So the complete dose is a 2-dose schedule which will be given 21 to 20 days apart. So complete vaccination will be getting both the doses. What if I take only one dose? Obviously, if you take only one dose, you will not be protected 100%. The protection will only be 60 to 80% in this case, and nobody wants to get incomplete protection. So you need to get the second dose. The next question comes, if I forget the second dose, what should I do? Should I need to repeat the first dose also? So the answer is no, you need not repeat the first dose. You can get only the missed second dose, and that's all that you should do. Are both doses same? Uh, the vaccines that will be available in India from Serum Institute or Bharat Biotech, they would be 2 doses and they will be similar doses. They will just be named dose 1 or 2. Actually, there is no difference in the constituents or the medicine in it that's going to make any difference. But like Sputnik V from USA, that has both the doses are different. Um, Probably I would say that in India we should prefer to get the locally made doses like Serum Institute and Bharat Biotech, which is going to come. Acha, do you need to take it even if you had corona? After how many days of getting cured? yes, even if you have got COVID infection, you should get this vaccine. But probably you will not be on the priority list, but you should get this vaccine. Can it be administered to an individual who has received plasma as treatment for COVID? Actually, plasma, whosoever has got plasma therapy, he has got the antibodies to the disease. So, giving vaccine uh, to those patients who have already got the plasma, it's not going to give them the immunity. The antibodies will kill that vaccine-induced antigen. So, it's should not be given in all those patients who have already got the plasma therapy. Can a pregnant lady or a lactating mother take the vaccine? Uh, till now, no company has actually researched or taken into account the pregnancy and lactating mothers while building this vaccine. Giving it in lactating mothers or in pregnant ladies, it would need more research. At the present moment, it is not recommended to the pregnant females. In United Kingdom, UK, the government has instructed the women not to get pregnant for at least 2 months when they get the vaccine. Can a diabetic patient take the vaccine? Of course, yes. Actually, diabetes makes a person more prone to get the infection, rather a severe infection and hospitalization. So, rather it is more important for a diabetic to get this vaccine, and he will be getting it on priority. If offered a choice of vaccine, which one should I take? As I said earlier, in India, we should prefer to get the vaccines made from Indian companies like Bharat Biotech and Serum Institute, because they have been researched on Indian population. They will be cheaper as compared to the foreign doses. And thirdly, the foreign vaccines from USA like Sputnik V and the other one, they will be requiring very low, -70 degrees of temperature, which is not very feasible in the summer months in India. So the recommendation or the preference should be the Indian made vaccines only. How many days after getting vaccine would I develop protection? Best protection starts after 10 days of the second dose of the vaccine. Um, so we should get both the doses. Efficacy of 70% approximately will be there after getting the first dose. 100% protection to hospitalization that will be provided by the second dose of the vaccine. Can I take my flu shot along with it on the same day? Yes, COVID vaccine can be given with any of the vaccines available. If at all you are on some schedule and you are getting some vaccines, COVID vaccine has no contraindication to be given along with any of the vaccines. And secondly, also there is no need to keep a gap of 1 month. If you have got a vaccine yesterday and you should not wait for 1 month to get the COVID vaccine, you should get it as early as possible. Children of what age can be vaccinated? Is the dose same as adults or lesser dose to be given? Uh, till now, the research has been done beyond the age of 18 years actually, and the research has already started for the age group of 12 to 18 years or lower than 18 years. So it would take a bit more time to reach the results as to what vaccine, what dose should be given to the people lesser than 18 years of age. We need to wait for it. Can it be given to immunocompromised individuals? Actually, it is a mRNA and inactivated vaccine. So probably this is not going to give any side effects to immunocompromised. This can be given to immunocompromised patients also. What are the side effects expected from this vaccine? Side effects are again like a mild COVID infection, fever and fatigue. Earlier, I mean to say all the side effects are milder ones and that are not going to prove as some sort of hindrance to take this vaccine. It is quite safe vaccine. I am allergic to egg. Can I take the vaccine? Yes. This vaccine is not using any egg cell line sort of thing, so you can get this vaccine even if you are allergic to egg. I've heard that it has pig and monkey products. and I am a pure vegetarian. For long now, these pig and monkey sort of products are not being taken for making any sort of vaccines for many years now. So you can very safely take this vaccine even if you are a vegetarian. In the past, vaccines have been linked to autism. What about these? Long time back in 1985, there was some studies which indicated correlation between vaccines and MMR. I mean, autism with MMR vaccine, but that now it has been proved beyond doubt that this vaccine is not causing. There is no link between autism and say MMR vaccine. All other vaccines have also been proved safe, and this COVID vaccine has also been said to be safe, and it's not causing any autism. There are messages going around that mRNA from vaccines gets incorporated into the human genome and alter our genetic structure. Is that true? Actually, the mRNA vaccine carries a message to the cell to produce a spike protein which induces antibody response to give protection. That's the only role. For further genome sort of interactions and effects, we need a lot more time to actually reach that conclusion. As I said, this vaccine should be considered as an emergency um, response to handle this situation. We should not go into such deep sort of things that this will do this and that. Uh, Time requires us to get this vaccine and stay protected from the disease. What is the interaction of alcohol and COVID vaccine? Very interesting question. Actually, alcohol has a role to play in producing the immunity. In Russia, because there are heavy drinkers, so government of Russia has advised not to take alcohol 2 weeks prior to getting vaccine and 4 weeks after the second dose of vaccine. So approximately a total of 2 plus 3 plus 4, 9 weeks of abstinence from alcohol should be the point to get the best out of this vaccine. Soon the virus will mutate and we will need another vaccine. Should we not wait? Till now, this COVID virus has not shown any tendency to mutate, uh, and like flu virus. And I would say that the vaccines have already been made taking this point into consideration. So this should not hinder our step towards taking this vaccine. I think we should go ahead with this vaccine. What if I do not want to take the vaccine? Will it be made mandatory? In majority of the country, it is not going to be mandatory. I think I mean, it is your own will to get this vaccine and stay protected, and then in return you get the freedom to move around. Uh, it's your own choice. If I fall in the category of priority list by being a senior citizen or with a comorbid condition, how do I contact the appropriate vaccination authority? Soon there is going to be the launch of one program from the government of India and all governments all over the world. There will be a website and an app called CoWIN, which will be actually regulating the whole mechanism from the point of manufacturer to the delivery to the hubs, and then to be delivered to the doctors and the centers where this vaccine is going to be administered. So you just need to, whenever when this will be launched, all of us will be getting this information from Government of India. We will have to register at this website, and the whole thing will be done for us from the back end. It is a CoWIN app. This is going to come, COWIN. What are the different types of vaccines likely to be available for use in near future? Covishield from Serum Institute and Covaxin from Bharat Biotech. These are the two vaccines which are going to come from Indian manufacturers. Though other two vaccines, Pfizer and Moderna vaccines, Pfizer vaccine will be requiring -70 degrees, Moderna will be requiring -20 degrees of temperature. So these vaccines will also be available in the near future. Many other manufacturers like Cadila, Genovo, mm, like Biological India, they are also, I mean, under their vaccine is also under trial. Soon they will also be rolling out these vaccines. So next question is very interesting. Can I roam around without a mask once I am vaccinated? I think every one of us is actually eager to know when we will be without masks. It's almost 10 months that now we are wearing masks and maintaining physical distance. But even if you have got the vaccine, you cannot do this as of now. You will have to wait for some time. So, not now. You will have to wait till the majority of the people get this vaccine and there is a herd immunity created. Only then we will be able to stop wearing masks. Getting vaccine does not mean that we should stop wearing masks. Are newer and better COVID vaccine expected in the near future? As of December 2020, approximately 250 vaccines are under trial. So definitely newer, more researched and other vaccines are going to come. But as of now, we will be getting these two vaccines from Indian manufacturers and two vaccines from USA. In the end, I would say that COVID disease is a new disease, and it is disease is also evolving. We are learning day in day out. Vaccines are under manufacturing. They are being researched. Their side effects are being researched, and there are a lot many things going on. So whatever I have shared, this is whatever data has been published till December 14. And actually, all these frequently asked questions, the credit goes to one of my doctor colleagues. He is also a pediatrician who has just compiled all these questions, and I am able to just answer on behalf of all those people who are asking for the vaccine and what is going to be the effect, ill effects, and all these 30 free asked questions that I have answered. So I would say it's just the time that we are going to get this vaccine. We should wait for it a bit patiently and definitely get this vaccine to help ourselves, to help our families, to help our loved ones and all those around us. Thank you very much for listening to me. Stay safe, stay protected, wear masks, maintain social distance, maintain high hygiene. We need to wait for a bit more to leave all these ethics and moral etiquettes. Thank you so much. God bless you.